Hey guys, Scotland's Football here, back with another video, and today we are back with the Champions League again for the quarterfinals, and we're on into the second legs this week, which will decide the ties on aggregate between the two teams and the scores over both legs. Also look forward to, I'm wearing a nice PSG top today. I've had this top ever since I visited Glasgow a couple of years ago when in JD Sports. They got a good JD Sports in the Glasgow city centre there. So last week it was a Bayern Munich top and Dortmund at home. I thought I'd wear PSG this week as they're the home opposition. I wasn't undecided what to wear, but I just wear these tops are less to wear really. I'm not plastic for wearing this, someone called me plastic for supporting Dortmund when really it wasn't. I was just wearing leather wear tops. One of my friends from his holidays had hundreds of tops for his holiday, and I've got like 10 so 10 is nothing compared to 100. You can't even compare it. You can't compare the difference between him behind 100 and me having about like 10 around 20. So that's about 90 to 80. So right now, guys, just get into the quarterfinals predictions for the second legs. The first game is PSG versus Bayern Munich. Of course, PSG won 3-2 away at Bayern Munich in the first leg. That was a dramatic leg. Well, both teams could score goals where the defence wasn't the best either. I'm not so sure to back home opposition or away opposition. The team that wins, I usually back them to do it, but not all the games I don't. Bayern Munich, their defence is not as consistent this year. So I think PSG is having a slightly better defence than them. Bayern Munich is still favourites to win it though. I just don't think they'll win it this year. I'm going to back home opposition here and go for 2-1 to PSG. Is my 2-1 to PSG is my prediction. And if we played tonight. So right then, guys, let's get straight on to the next prediction now, which is Chelsea versus Porto. Of course, this is not being played at Stamford Bridge. It's at a neutral venue in Spain at Sevilla. Last week, Porto were the home team, Chelsea were the away team. This week, it's the opposite, where Chelsea are the home team, Porto are the away team. Well, technically, you're playing at one place, so you should recount that, but I'm still going to count it anyway. I'll just say I'll back Chelsea or Porto instead of saying I'll back the home or away team here. Okay, is that alright, guys? Chelsea, apart from losing to 5-2 since Tuchel's come in charge behind that red card, they've been on fire. Chelsea recently with 4-1 at Palace. Kai Havertz is on form, so is Pulisic. There's lots of different players are on form there at the moment, and Mount as well. I do slightly think I'm going to back Chelsea to do it here. I think Chelsea got the slight S on them here. Porto could create lots of chances this week. The difference was Chelsea took theirs and could finish theirs where Porto couldn't. I am going to go in here and say Chelsea are going to win. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Chelsea. They won 2-0 in the. They were 2-0 in the first leg, so I think they'll win 2-1 in the second leg and go through. I'll announce all the aggregate scores at the end of the video. Is that alright, guys? I should have announced it at the start of the video, but I didn't. So is that okay then? Right, the next game now, which is this one's tomorrow. As there are 2 games tonight, 2 games tomorrow. So which is Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Of course, in the first leg, it was where Real Madrid, except it's a different stadium because they're renovating the Santiago Bernabeu ground, the home of Real Madrid. Liverpool didn't turn up last week, and Real Madrid won 3-1. So I don't know if back Liverpool here to do it because they've actually finally got a win at home at last against Aston Villa. I said, when Liverpool finally win at home, I'll back them to get a win at home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Remember a few when Liverpool won the Champions League the one year when they were lost 3-0 in the first leg away at Barcelona and won 4-0 at home. Amazing comeback. That's in the semi-final, but it's still any round is dramatic, and this is in the quarterfinals, and there's still good rounds, isn't it? The only good thing for Liverpool in the first leg is they got an away goal, so it's not as hard for them by having no goal. But Liverpool had no goal against Barcelona in the first game and still won't harass them. Second leg, here I'm going to back Liverpool to do it. Here I'm going to say Liverpool 3, Real Madrid 0. Is this a gamble? I'm actually going to go for it. 3-0 Liverpool. Right, on to the next game now, which is Borussia Dortmund versus Manchester City. Well, it was quite close in the first leg away at Man City. Dortmund did give Man City a game, though. Of course, there was no stance over Dortmund as he was facing his former team, Man City. I'm surprised Man City got rid of him already. He's a good talent, Sanso. In that last game, Jude Bellingham played very well. I didn't watch it, but apparently he played well. And Haaland played well. Man City are looking at Haaland, I can tell straight away. I think, will Haaland go this summer? If they don't go any further in the Champions League, I don't think he'll go. And they're not even in a, Champions League spot in the Bundesliga at the moment. Honestly, I think he'll leave and go to a bigger club to further his career slightly. I know he's only 20 or 21, I believe. Yeah, he's an amazing kid. Can he turn into Messi and Ronaldo? Well, you can't compare anyone with Messi and Ronaldo, though. So my prediction here, I am going to back Man City to do it here. It could be a really close game again. I think Man City will edge it slightly, and it will be a win for City. So I'm going to say Dortmund 1, Manchester City 3. I just think they've got the slight edge on Dortmund here. And this game is going to be held tomorrow night. So right now, I'll announce all the aggregate scores now for all the games. Of course, PSG won 3-2 in the first leg, and I'm going to predict them to win 2-1 tonight. So that would be 5-3 on aggregate to PSG. PSG go through then, don't they? Then Chelsea versus Porto. Chelsea won 2-0 in the first leg, and I reckon they'll win 2-1 in the second leg. So that would be 4-1 on aggregate to Chelsea, meaning they'll go through to the semis. Right, next one now. Of course, Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid won 3-1 in the first leg, and I'm going to predict Liverpool to win 3-0 at home here. So that would mean it will be 4-3 on aggregate to Liverpool, so Liverpool will go through. Next game now on the Dortmund versus Man City. Of course, Man City won 2-1 in the first leg at home. If they're going to win 3-1 away at Dortmund, it would be a 5-2 on aggregate to City, meaning they go to the semi-finals. So that means it would be PSG, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. So right then, guys, that is the end of the video now. So if you did not enjoy this Champions League quarter-final second day prediction video, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and also turn on notifications every time I make a video. I'll catch you all later, guys. Have a good one. Bye, everyone.